Hey everybody, this is Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the latest episode of Arrow, Broken Hearts. So, we had the main conflict this week be about the return of Cupid, who doesn't believe in love anymore, believes that it's dead since her first love, Arrow, is supposedly dead, and Deadshot got blown up. So, she's going on a killing spree, killing happy couples and high-profile couples who've gotten married or are getting married. So you kind of tell where that's going since Oliver and Felicity were going to get married. They have to use themselves as bait to catch her. So that was interesting, but it was kind of dulled by the fact of the Oliver and Felicity drama at the moment. Because it seems that their relationships are at two levels. You're either at gushy level, which was in the beginning of the season, or over dramatic level, which we have been seeing the past couple episodes. So Felicity is pissed off that Oliver didn't tell her about his son, when it was an ultimatum given by the mother that he either not tells anyone or he doesn't get to see his son. So I don't understand why she has a problem with that. Now granted, she's also got a more bigger problem with Oliver not telling her stuff. But see, the thing is, he's a superhero. He's a vigilante. There are things he will not be able to tell her at that time that could jeopardize a mission. Like in last season when he didn't tell the whole team Arrow of his whole plan that he worked out with Malcolm Merlyn. If anybody knew, it could have been destroyed. So, if she knew about this, knew that he was a superhero, I don't understand why she would have gotten in the relationship to begin with if she's having such a problem with it now. It's just, I think it could be handled better by the writers. I don't really have a problem with the actors. It's the writing for it that's making me crazy about it. So, along with that, we also got the B-plot of Damien Darhk is now in the court system. And it was interesting to try and see how they were trying to figure out how to get Darhk completely in jail. Because he was set a hearing for bail and then see if they had enough evidence to hold him. And it was interesting that he had a really good lawyer. Well, not interesting. Of course he's going to have a good lawyer, but that lawyer was pretty spot on drilling into the cases until they got to Lance. Lance fell on the sword for Team Arrow to finally have what they needed, because he can tell them about how he was threatened that his daughter would be killed if he did not cooperate, everything that Darhk was doing because he was in on the plans. So this leads me to believe two main strong candidates are in the grave. It's either Lance or it's Laurel. I'm putting more of my money on Lance because he would probably sacrifice himself to save Laurel. Laurel would only be in the crosshairs because Damien Darhk threatened her. So it was interesting to see that, and that the court thought that his testimony was good enough to keep Darhk in jail. And when they put him in his prison cell, it showed that Darhk may be kind of down, but he still has tricks up his sleeve because he hid a ring in his mouth that I think is some kind of lesser totem, similar to the totem that he had that Vixen smashed. And because the lights were flickering and everything, and he was really into it. He was really wanting to make sure that he had that on him. And speaking of that totem, we finally see where kind of the totem came from. Granted, we don't know how Darhk got it, but we saw the totem in the flashback. That was the object of power that Baron Reeder was going for on the island. Now, I'm kind of getting tired with these flashbacks. I kind of like them to a certain extent, but I do not like the execution that they've been doing the past couple of seasons, mainly Season 3 and Season 4. So, this has been kind of really slow to get to this point because you know that they're trying to fill time until they need to get to the point there's that totem. We saw that on Darhk. So I would think it would be better for them to start doing something with the flashbacks, either making them more pertinent to what's going on in the season, or to do something kind of similar to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You sometimes have a break for the show, so you need something to kind of fill that space. they've been using Agent Carter to do that. I would think it would be kind of smart to do that with the flashbacks. Because sometimes you get the flashback and it kind of just is jarring. You're into this action scene, you're like, boom. After the end, you go to the flashback. It's like, and it has nothing to truly pertain with what's going on at that point. That's usually my only gripe with it. So it's interesting to see how the fallout of the island is going to somehow play into what's going on currently. If maybe that's actually not the totem that Darhk has and is actually a second totem. Who knows? But overall, I like the episode. I hope that they start doing something better to get... I'm tired of the drama between Oliver and Felicity. Either wrap it up or do something important with it so we can move on and have better story arcs. So, tell me what you think. If you like the episode, dislike the episode. If you agree with me, disagree with me. Also, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.